Hey everyone, Pharaoh Silver here, and this is the March 2026 Atlas Earth Progress Report. If you are watching this, I am currently on vacation and not available for the next few days, but I didn't want to leave y'all completely stranded without a video for an entire week, so here we are. Hopefully nothing big has been happening while I'm gone, but if so, well, I apologize, I'm not going to be able to cover it, basically. So I'll probably get to it in a future video, or Bronze Dragon could probably tell me in our podcast episode coming up in a week or two. Also, I got something I need to talk about that I was gonna save for a separate video on its own, but it just felt too redundant, and you'll see what I mean shortly. Anyway, if you like Atlas videos like this one, would you please... And of course, how can I forget about YouTube's hype feature? One of these days I hope to get to the top 100 on the hype board. Last I checked, that is around 350,000 hype points, and I think the channel high so far is just over 100,000. Hype doesn't just help get on that board, it also seems to, call me crazy here, let the algorithm send your videos out to more people, so every hype point still helps. Alright, let's get to brass tacks, as my generation would say. This is going to be a little bit shocking for everyone, but for the month of March, I ended up with a total of 4,095 parcels, which means I only gained 79 parcels. That is divided into 39 commons with a total of 2,067, 18 rares for a total of 1,222, 14 epics for a total of 597, and 9 legendaries for a total of 209. This is quite the distribution for only 79 parcels, and I'm genuinely starting to wonder if there's a correlation between the number of parcels I put down in a month and what the distribution is. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here. But my normal distribution has increased quite radically actually to 43.39%, almost right on the median now with a z-score of only negative 0.1664. Thank you, 4 straight legendaries here in Canapolis on the 30th of March. I am not joking, 4 straight legendaries. And actually, in that 17, I actually got 6 legendaries total. That was insane. Anyway, for my current road to break even, I did reach break even again, and this time I should be staying there for good. I started the month $29.30 in the hole. I gained $130 this month to wind up in profit, $100.70 in profit, and the best part is my current monthly earnings is now up to $132.37 a month, which is up $2.92 as well. And I have over 10 months to go with the Explorer Club, so I think I'm pretty much break even now for good. I don't think I have to call this a road to break even at this point. I think it's called the road to more profit, I guess. I'll figure out a new name for it. Finally, with the world rankings, I am down 8 spots to 231st in the world, 5 spots in the US to 190th, and remaining at 5th in North Carolina. Must have been a far more active month. Okay, so here's the thing. The reason for the slowdown in the amount of parcels I'm earning mostly comes down to I'm just not feeling like playing minigames right now. I tried to motivate myself to do a few in March, but I couldn't do anything beyond a single top 500 finish, and a few finishes in Super Minigames Saturday, a couple top 100 finishes in the morning. There are several reasons for this. Some are genuine issues I have with minigames now, and some are just me personally. The first big one is I'm just getting older and my fingers are not as nimble as they were even a few years ago. And you might think that this shouldn't be as much of an issue as it actually is, but you forget that I sprained my hand multiple times, and a couple of those were due to minigames. It's kind of what you get when you're gripping a phone for 2 to 3 hours 3 times a week, like the old days just trying to get into the top 25 for me. The second reason is time. I just don't have the time that I used to, as I have several projects and additional hobbies that I'm working on now. You all already know about the app I was working on, and it took me 2 months to finish, mostly because I'm always constantly slammed at my regular job and the other stuff that I work on, and the minigames kind of got in my way on that as well. So I stopped playing minigames around mid-February, and put more focus into the app I'm working on, as well as other ideas that, well, we'll talk about that in the future. Third, minigame ads. Just ads in general are getting ridiculous. Now, I admit this is not an Atlas Earth thing. I'm getting ads that last 2 minutes easy on the 2 Atlas Buck ones, and those are bad enough, but more often than not, I'm getting 30+ second ads for minigames. And if I don't want to get caught for excessive ad skipping, yes, that is actually a thing a couple users have been banned for, I need to let them play, and ironically, the longer the ads, the less chances you get to play, which becomes counterintuitive to your chances of winning. Not everyone are going to get the same ads. Some are lucky to pop in 3 to 5 second ads constantly, and some of us like me will get hit with 10 to 15+ second ads. How long your ads are will drastically determine how you do nowadays, and that just kinda sucks. And yeah, a lot of you want me to stream minigames, and I can't. I really can't. The ads that are sent to general audiences are just ridiculous. I was there for the Europe event for the new Racer minigame, and half of Frosty Frisbee's ads were very not safe for work and involve adult content to a level that would make people ask questions. But I can tell you, I get them a lot too, and I'm pretty sure they set those ads to all men of a certain age group, and it's annoying. I mean, just look at some of Batman's streams when he streams sometimes too. He gets them too, I've seen them on his videos. I'm trying to find how I can block those and casinos, and maybe we might consider doing a minigame stream down the line if I can figure that out. And finally, honestly, after 2 years of minigames, I think it's just about time to let others have some fun and earn some as well. That's the main reason I'm still recommending new players to participate in the minigames when they can. It is the single best way to earn Atlas Bucks consistently. Even a top 500 finish these days in North America will run you almost 300 Atlas Bucks just for playing, but it is a time commitment. It's just one that I can't do as often anymore, but if you have the time, it is absolutely a great way to earn and run up the tiers very quickly. If you look at my series when I tried to start Atlas Earth from scratch last year, finishing top 25 in minigames consistently got me to 150 parcels in a little over a month. And that was when the pots were much lower and we only had 3 games a week. It took me another 4 months to do it while only finishing top 500 in minigames if I was participating in them, which back then top 500 was about equal to what you earn for top 1500 in most minigames today. I'll be honest with you, finishing top 25 consistently today in the North American region, I would expect to reach 150 parcels inside 3 weeks. So it's just something to think about for your Atlas Earth journey going forward. The month of April is going to be similar to the last 2 months, especially since I'm going to be in another state for the first half of it. And for several days, the time that you are watching this, I'm not going to be available at all. My goal is to try to make a similar number of parcels, about 75 to 80 in the month of April, and continue working on my big project. Will I complete the challenge? I don't know honestly, guess we'll find out. Also, this is the last month I'll have my annual premium challenge pass, as I will start working on it monthly and I plan to do it for May, but honestly not sure if I'm going to do it for June. Doing the passes monthly will cost me 85 cents more a month, but I get the freedom to decide if I'm doing that month or not, and I know there will be at least 1 month this year that I'm not, so I see it as saving money. The endgame goal of 5,000 still lingers, and it'll be a little bit longer with this method, but I'd rather get there by the summer of next year comfortably than the end of this year and never want to see this app again because I'm just too tired of it all. Anyway, that's the video, everyone. Let me know what you did for the month of April. I bet you probably did better than me. Like this video if you like it. If you want the next video to be about that low-tech trip, just, short rant on it, I'll do it. Make it nice, we'll see. Also, big thanks to my Beer Money Insiders, Disturbed Doge, Kristen O'Neill, Josh42, Ashley Stanfield, the T99 Sogwolf, and Board Game Sports Network. Now, go check out my new app on the left there, and the last Atlas Earth update on the right, and I will see you all in the next video. Pharaoh Silver, signing off.